So in the world today, there's 7.06 billion people. And out of that, there's 27% that are under the age of 18. And out of that number, there's 153 million children under the age of 15 that are orphaned. So my name is Chelsea, and I'm concerned by this number here. And that's because this number shouldn't exist at all. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about the importance of adoption and how it's important for the economy, for every child, and for your own family. Like I said, there's 153 million children who are orphans, which means that they're in an institution where they're either on the streets or they're in an institution, government, or foster care or something like that. And out of that, there's, according to World Orphan. According to Orphan Hope, there's 573,000 that are added to this number daily. And out of that, there's 38,493 children who daily outage this process or this institution. So then they're sent out to the streets where they have no home and they have no family to go to. And out of that number, there's 60% of girls who end up prostituting, and there's 70% of boys who end up as criminals. And a lot more people that aren't mentioned here end up homeless. So, adoption is important, and it's important because if you think about this, if this number wasn't here, if it was at 0, we wouldn't have as many crimes. There wouldn't be as many people on the street, and there wouldn't be as many prostitutes. So adoption is important. It's important because God created us to be in a family dynamic. God created the family. And family, it gives love. Family loves each other. It's not just about genetics. It's not just about biology, but it's about love. And because of the family, studies have shown that in order for a child to develop properly, psychologically, emotionally, and physically, they have to have a family in order to do this. Also, a family determines success. Whenever it's proven that a child in an institution doesn't have as much success as they do if they were being raised with a family. And like I said, there were 60% of girls that turn into prostitutes and 70% of boys who turn into criminals. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of children who have hope, and they have a desire and a longing to be in a family, to have that love and that passion in the family. That it shouldn't be a hope, it should be a reality for them. So adoption is important. Another thing is that some of you may think in the future that maybe adoption isn't for me, but I'm here to say that adoption may actually be for you and you just haven't considered it yet. I think it's fair to say, since we're all Christians here, that in James 1:27, God tells us as Christians, as a Christian body, that we are to take care of the widows and the orphans. So it's our Christian job to take care of the orphans. And I'm not saying that adoption is all of that, but I'm saying it's part of that. I used to ask my mom, do you love me more than you love my sister? And she used to say, oh my gosh, she used to say, no, I'm so gracious, I'm so blessed that God has given me so much love to love you both equally. And so I'm here to say that if you decide to do adoption and go that route, don't be afraid that you're not going to have enough love. I feel like a lot of people are fearful of that. But actually, God has given us the love in order to do that. Oprah Winfrey says this: biology is the least of what makes you a parent. It's not about genetics, it's not about biology, but it's about love. Adoption is important. What if this number, 153 million, wasn't this number, but what if it was 0? What if it was 0 and there was nothing? Every child had a home. Every orphan had a home. They had a family. They had someone to love. Crime rate would go down. Prostitution, the rate of prostitution would go down. The hope would turn into reality. And there would be abounding joy within your family. Adoption is important. It's important to the economy. It's important for every child, and it's important for your family. Adoption is important.